Hello everybody, it's me, Aerith. I am playing Cypher on Haven. We are on the defensive side, and this is gonna just be an analysis video of my gameplay, just seeing what I can do better, what I like, what I dislike, and what I need to do to just be the best I can be. So I immediately put a strip setup, garage, and then I put my cam up to watch basically seaside and garage. But then I was like, because I'm watching Seaside and Garage with this cam, I don't really need to have a trip there. So I'm like, I'll hold it, hopefully, maybe save it for something else. I just double check, I don't see anything Garage, I don't see anything C, but like, kind of periodically checking, making sure no one's just pushing up Garage. I saw Sky on my mini map, so I immediately start walking. I'm trying to make sure I can peek this guy. I get the pick on Sky, I rotate to team. We get the pick. We win the first round. So this time I just put a trip on B, kind of their entrance, just to see if anyone's pushing up. And again, I think I do the like same cam I did last time. Since no one has pushed up since last time, I also put a trip on C, kind of smoke it off. But now I noticed somehow I get that kill while running. I'll take it. I kind of just double peek. I see the cam. I kind of spam a little bit more. Something I need to realize is that they can walk through if they smoke it off, but my brain wasn't thinking they would smoke it off if someone was pushing through. So this time I kind of used this as like a way to help myself peek. Also, like kind of back up. Last one was on B to do my trip, which is nice. But I think what I could definitely do better. It's like I assume the enemy wouldn't smoke that off though if someone was pushing through. But I guess maybe that is a possibility. So I think yeah, having a trip in garage is better. I think yeah, I think I realized that I need to put a trip there since my team definitely could get pushed through garage. I kind of have that one longer, trying to change up the placement from last time. Since yeah, there's so many people, I kind of just start spamming a little bit. I do get a kill somehow there. I'll take it. Kind of just keep peeking little by little, trying to see if I can see anybody. I think I needed to smoke. I get the kill luckily here, even though that was very. I whiffed a lot. Again, I set up B. I feel like some people hard set up on C, and I think that's okay. Personally, though, I like separating my trips and playing my life a little bit more. This allows just for more info. But yeah, just having like knowledge of where people can be pushing up is just very, I think, very useful. I do like that little peek. Since they broke my trip last time, I did. So since Clove is on A, I said I can cage for my team. So basically, we can have a smoke minimally for at least a little bit before hopefully they push up. So yeah, this trip is not as effective for sure, but because they broke it last time, I don't know if they can just spam it from a distance again. So I'm kind of just being precautious, making sure no one can push me. I'm kind of just making sure they're not actually flanking. I kind of just put a trip down, so I take that one and make sure it's watching our flank. I get flashed. I kind of back up, hide, peek. I spam. I honestly thought ISO didn't die. So I ulted the body to see, but honestly, it worked out. I don't think that ult was awful. I don't think it was amazing though, but I did think it possibly could. It definitely did help me because then the Cypher had to probably peek me because now I knew what he was. Minimum, like guarantee. I picked that one up because I felt like it wasn't like a good height actually, and they could jump over technically. But yeah, at first, yeah, it's I'm just kind of making sure that we have a little bit more like knowledge of where people could be at. I do put the smoke of the cage down since I do see Clovis towards A. We get smoked off. I comment my team. I put my cage up and I kind of just start spamming, seeing if I can get any damage off, seeing if anyone's pushing up. I'm kind of ready. I get the pick. So this time I do switch it just because I'm like, I feel like maybe someone might have saw it, and just in case if anyone did, I'd rather it be a little bit different. Also, this Cypher trip, this one is just like I'm purely making sure it's like no one's gonna be seeing it. So I'm basically just trying to see if I can get a spam kill. They definitely spam me a lot more than I spam them. So unlucky for me. But that's kind of just like what happens when you spam. It's like they can definitely spam back. It just kind of you gotta hope that you're better. You get luckier. This guy, I think, was fine for doing that. I think this guy needed to like turn much sooner, but it's just unlucky that we just didn't know exactly where it was. We did hear someone pushing her we did hear the jet walking towards her, but that's why that's why this guy did like turn, but it's just like it's unlucky. So yeah, this time I was just like, I think this trip's just fine enough, or I'm like comfortable. I'd rather just have like guaranteed intro. And this time, because I feel like I've been always doing that trip, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna change it a little bit. That was probably not smart. I needed to definitely not be at that angle where I could just be seen from anywhere. So I kind of just start spamming. So I try to break the dog. I'm trying to like make sure. And I honestly whiffed there. I tried to spam a little bit to get. Honestly, the smokes were good there. They get blinded. They peek. That's good. I think they played that pretty well. It's just unlucky for the Phoenix, but like we won the round at least there. Yeah, I definitely think things I need to work on. That cage when I threw it towards C long, I definitely shouldn't be peeking that angle because then if they like jet dash peek me and then I die from it, it's I lose so much of my util and like info. So this time I kind of do a similar trip again. I kind of just put a cam there. But because Clove is closer, I don't feel the need to immediately put a cage. I see people pushing onto site. I hear her jump up, so I kind of already start looking up. I definitely need to aim higher. That I was aiming way too low. The Clove is trying to run here, but yeah, it's just unlucky. The Rays whiffed a little bit too. It's unlucky. That round was more unlucky than anything. So this time I decided to put a trip a little bit closer, just so like it's there. So it's like I don't have to worry about the peak too much. But I'm like, okay, I see three on the minimap A. Kind of just double check anywhere if anyone's pushing C long. But I am worried about B. Since I didn't trip up B at all, I'm kind of playing it slow. I'm kind of just making sure, and I do see somebody. It's just unlucky my timing. Also, I just did not have that shot. Cypher pushes, shoots. There was Jet as well. You see two there. The Clove just gets unlucky there. Phoenix gets shot in the head, and then Raze just gets her location known as well. I do see everyone else is buying, so I'm like, if everyone else is full buying, like most likely I should just full buy as well. So I'm just trying to think like where would be a good trip location. And I'm just like, you know what? I'll do here and then watch from garage and then trip over garage too, just in case they smoke it off again. But this time I'm playing in this corner. So I come to my team, there's no C. I like that. I kind of wait. So I get the kill. I get the kill there too. I think I was still worried that someone might be pushing me from C long, so I kept like kind of keeping my eyes there. But my and the ISO enemy just was able to push out by that time. So I got unlucky. I think if I want to play that position, I either need to be more comfortable with like having somebody watch garage for me, or I needed to just commit somewhere or like back out. I think, but yeah, I still had a cage. I definitely took a cage, then walked out. I think that actually would have been the best move for me right then and there. So again, I have Cam, just kind of looking. Since I see Phoenix pushing up, I'm just like, I'm gonna rotate right now. because the moment Phoenix dies, I know at least that they might be pushing C. But right now, he has so much space flank that I could feel very comfortable running towards A. So I'm kind of just like peeking, making sure, and then I'm like waiting for thing, and I kind of just spam again, see if I can get a pick or just any damage off. So I try to break that for Phoenix, but I miss a little bit. I see someone's in that corner, I just don't hit the shot. I think what I need to do, I need to like block off hell for when I push out, or like when my team pushes out to A from our spawn. I think that would be the best play because I think it allows me to take a 1v1 for anyone who's playing that corner most likely. So I kind of do this trip and then play like for my camp here to see if anyone's pushing out in case we need to rotate. But I do think the trip is a little far back because then they can take all that space. They can go through window. They can walk through window and not have any like they can skip the trip entirely. I do see Sky has camp, so I have to like make sure that she doesn't die from here. But so I just keep checking that no one's pushing. And because so they break my trip there. I definitely yeah. From that mistake and from Sky dying that moment, I think I definitely needed to check have my trip a little deeper. I hear people pushing from our flank, rotating towards us. So I'm kind of just trying to see if I can take a fight. I whip on the jet. I kind of just stop taking the fight, and then try to see if they would push me. It's very unlucky. I think if I think I just whiffed on definitely whiffed in that moment. And then they still had someone garage, surprisingly, and then they just peeked out to kill me. I guess they did all just like rotate to C. So I do decide to put a trip here. I think this trip's fine because if we're pushing A, at least we'll have something watching our flank a lot better, I guess. That's closer. But it still doesn't give that. I thought for some reason he had a frenzy, but I think it was like the enemy that had like a gun. So I'm kinda just seeing if anyone's here. I'm trying to just take some space back. I hear my teammate die. I kind of do that just to see if anyone thinks that we might be rotating A. I grab bomb gun. I try to see if I can get a kill on Cypher. I just get spammed back. Unlucky. I definitely don't think I should have spammed there. I think I should have tried to take a bomb and just move somewhere. So I'm like contemplating. I'm like, I can full buy here, gun wise, but I don't have a lot of util. But this time I'm like, okay, I think I just gotta commit. So I basically tell Raze that I'm trying to place a smoke like a cage there. So by placing my cage there, it can give the enemy team that we have more space A than they might think we have. Also, Sky pushed up, Jet pushed up. I am kind of just watching flank because I have no trips here. I have to just be careful. I do think our team is just very hesitant, and that's our issue. We keep trying to push onto a site, but then we stop committing to it once we get kind of close. And I think we need to just fully commit to it. Because now we see like me and Phoenix are trying to rotate back, but then they're already pushing through mid. So I'm just trying to be like, I think yeah, that's just like the big issue. Yeah, if I had to say there was like a big issue with the team, it's just no one's pushing site, and because no one's pushing site, it's causing a lot of like I do think planting here is kind of crazy, and then him pushing up here is a little risky. Yeah, like the column was behind him, but it wasn't a guarantee. Like he could have ran the other direction as well. He didn't have to follow. Um, but yeah, I think that's like as a flanker, I think I should. Not flanker. As a sentinel, I need to watch our back. But I think because our team is just not being commitment heavy, I think I should just push one with the team. So it's our Phoenix comes, I think it's gonna all onto A. And then from this, I think I take bomb, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna push him with the team. Okay, I like my thinking. I like the thinking there. I'm like, my team's not pushing onto site well. I need to help them. So I kind of am just watching this angle for them, making sure no one's pushing. Our team wants to rotate. I think the issue is that I don't have any coverage on this rotate. So I'm worried someone's holding the op there. So I'm kind of just trying to dodge the op, like if there's anyone there. And since our team calmed that there's B, yeah, I think we either have to play default here, or we have to we have to commit better to a site. I think that's our biggest issue right now on attack. Like defense honestly wasn't too bad. I think our defense was pretty good overall. So I calm them caging here. I basically cage just to see if anyone's trying to push up on us. I do then put this trip down. It is kind of awkward because then if they push up at all, like we will get like killed pretty easily. So I'm kind of just watching Heaven, putting a cam down, aggressive cam. I see, I ping. So I try to just see. I hear the jet shoot again, Heaven. I think this moment I don't need a peek here. I agreed way too hard. Luckily our team wins that for us. But I think I didn't need a peek. I knew she had op. We should just wait to see if we needed. We should just. I should have just waited to see. I just need to wait for them to peek us. Like, there's no reason for me to peek them, but I definitely should hold that angle in case my team sees them, so I can peek off them and have like a little bit of a crossfire. I think that would be the best case scenario for us there. So again, I do this cage just kind of to give my team some space. The blind I calm to people that the blind hits somebody, they die. So I kind of try to. I didn't realize Clove ulted there, and I think I should have just pushed in. I see someone's pushing me. I try to get the kill. I just whiff. I feel like when pushing against an op, we have to. I think we either have to play split, find op, and then from there, I think then we make a move of like, oh, ops here, push, push somewhere else, you know. But I do feel like they fast rotate. I think we can definitely, if we could fake info, like we cage dog, and then everyone else is, and then like we just throw like maybe like one smoke. I think towards A. I think that would have been honestly pretty good. So I'm just making sure no one's pushing up here. So I'm just trying to see. I get smoked off, just double checking no one's there. I kind of assume Jet might be close, but I don't. I feel like I should definitely combat my thought. So I see ISO's there. I kind of just am waiting. I'm worried though. Jet might push out because then Sky's not really watching for me. So I'm kind of just waiting for ISO to peek. But I think I should. I'm just worried. I think in this moment, yeah, I should have said I saw ISO. I think due to my lack of communication there, that ISO's there. I think it's just my issue. I do like how our team is calming. I think it's just that we are saying these things, but I don't think we're committing to these things yet. So I kind of just spam a little bit. I'm trying to push up a team. We know Cypher trips are here because of this. I get ulted. I do lose that fight. Sag. But I do think that was definitely better. We just kind of forced the push instead of like holding back. Even though it wasn't like a favorable site or we just had no information elsewhere, I think that was probably the best move, best case scenario. We were able to just get on site. We got to be able to play post. Since I asked my team if they wanted me to use it, so I'm kind of just trying to see. Honestly, I was not ready for that to pop. So I'm trying to just help push with this guy, but I'm trying to give my team some space, but we double smoke there. I'm worried someone's like kind of flanking, so I kind of just camp, see if anyone's there. So I'm kind of just peeking a little bit, trying to see if I can find any like angle that they might be holding. I am now worried that there might be flank because my trip doesn't really cover that well. I put a trip down. I kind of just start pushing in with this guy. And I just get spammed at the very end, so. So right now, what my thoughts are for sure on attack, we have to be able to take sight better. I think that's our biggest issue, and I think the one way I could do that with my team is we have to be confident in pushing. I think we have a like so no there was no I guess for me some key takeaways from this match is that I need to play with my team more when pushing on site. I think also we need to play off utility better. I think that was something that we lacked a lot on is that we just weren't able to play off util. Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. GG's. Hopefully you learned a little bit. Hopefully that's helped you play Cypher or just Valorant. You guys have a great day. See you next time.